So I've been looking for a budget mechanical keyboard that has a fast and responsive wireless connection for competitive gaming. Specifically, I was looking for something with a lower latency connection, like a 2.4 gigahertz wireless connection, which wasn't going to break the bank like the ridiculously priced $230 Logitech G915 keyboard that I reviewed on this channel earlier. I'll put a link in the description for that. You see, the problem with some of these other wireless keyboards, like the ones you get from Keychron, is that most of them rely on a Bluetooth connection, which is inherently very laggy and has like a really absolutely awful latency for gaming. Not to mention, from my experiences, Bluetooth wasn't very reliable. I've encountered many issues in the past where a Bluetooth peripheral like a mouse or keyboard wouldn't simply just wake up my PC, or I had to reset the connection. All these Bluetooth connection failures just make the whole experience very annoying. However, when you switch to a fast 2.4 gigahertz wireless connection, everything is super fast, there's low latency, and it makes gaming possible, and most importantly, you have a really good user experience, you never lose your connection. So this leads me to my solution. I want to talk about the Motospeed GK82 Mechanical Keyboard, which I purchased on this website called Heka. And by the way, for those who don't know what Heka is, by the way, it means magic. Think of it like this kind of niche Amazon that specializes in really high quality tech products from well-known brands like Xiaomi. It's an online e-commerce website that is based in Singapore, but they ship to many international countries like the US and Canada. Just browsing off their website, I noticed that they offer a really good deals for tech products, and I found that their website was really user-friendly, intuitive. So I definitely recommend checking them out next time you're searching for some tech gadgets, because their customer experience has been really good, and some of the deals are absolute bargains. They really compete with Amazon. Anyways, back to the keyboard. So the first things first, this keyboard uses a detachable USB-C connection. Thank goodness. Because you'd be surprised how many keyboards that I purchased recently are still using decade-old technology like micro or mini USB. In fact, I recently bought two expensive keyboards, the Leopold FC550R and the Logitech G915, which I talked about earlier, and they're using this ancient technology for a USB connection. Anyway, the keyboard isn't going to be top-notch quality like you expect from a $200 keyboard. Maybe better than the Logitech G915, which I really didn't like its build quality. But anyways, this thing costs only a fraction of what you would really pay for those other ones, and it performs really well. So it feels really amazing to type on, and it comes with blue or red or brown switches. The one that I'm using right now has blue switches, which provides a nice tactile feeling and a clicky sound. Now these aren't your traditional Cherry MX blue switches, they're using their own proprietary brand to keep the cost low, but I still think they feel really good, and I'm going to show you a sound test really soon. Now the keycaps are not like the fancy PBT double shot keycaps that you would get. Those are really expensive, but they still have a very nice profile, and they make typing on very nicely because they have a natural curve typical to what you get on other keycaps. I'd say they're very close to kind of Cherry MX keycaps. So they make the whole experience of gaming and typing very easy. In fact, my words per minute was pretty damn good on this keyboard. Now in terms of the wired connection versus the wireless connection, I never really experienced a difference between the two, especially when I was playing competitive CSGO. So a very good connection overall. Now this keyboard does come with all the bells and whistles that you would typically get, and I'm talking about Rgb lighting. Now this only comes with a blue light, so it's not the full color spectrum, but it's very easy to turn on. All you have to do is use the function key, and then you can basically swap between alternative lighting patterns. And I have to say, it does look very nice, and it does look very gamery. Now the battery that's included is very big, it has a very large capacity, so it lasted me for many months. I was using it for about 2 months without having to charge it. And on their website, it says it lasts about 500 hours without the backlight enabled. Now, if you run out of battery, you can simply plug it in using the reliable USB-C connection, so you can actually use it, charge it, while still being able to enjoy your keyboard, of course. Speaking of the function keys, you can use the function key to enable things like media controls and shortcuts, which is actually really nice, so you can get into things like your calculator or Outlook really fast. Now the best thing about this keyboard is that, in my opinion, is that it's just super lightweight. And that's because it's made of plastic, but that's not a bad thing. Now I know a lot of people want aluminum keyboards, but I find that those are very heavy to travel with, and they also contribute to some annoying ping, which I'm going to talk about in my other keyboard review of the Leopold 750 FR keyboard, which has this really annoying ping. It's because it's made of aluminum. Anyways, I digress. So with this keyboard, I can plug it into my tablet, for example, and I can be really productive while I'm on the go, because this keyboard is so light, I don't mind bringing it around with me everywhere I go. I also bring this keyboard into my office since we have a hybrid remote work option. So every time I come to the office, we can't leave our gear there. We don't have lockers. So it's really convenient to have like a really light portable keyboard that I can just bring into the office and then bring it back home because it's, so light I can just throw it in my backpack. I don't feel anything. So in the end, if you're looking for a reliable wireless keyboard that doesn't use Bluetooth technology, I really highly recommend checking out this keyboard. Now, yes, it's not made out of the most premium materials, but you're able to eliminate all the clutter on your desk because it's wireless. You also have a very fast and reliable connection, which just allows you to play, really competitive CSGO. And you have a really long battery life. So I would definitely choose this keyboard if you kind of want something that's a travel size keyboard, very lightweight, but also want all the advantages of a mechanical keyboard and still be able to game and type on it just like you would do for productivity tasks and of course gaming. So if you're interested in this, I definitely recommend checking that out. Also check out the website. It's a really cool website. They're in fact having a carnival sale this March. So there's going to be really big discounts and free shipping for some products. So I definitely recommend checking them out. Links will be in the description. If you have any questions about the keyboard, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next video.